Welcome back to Mornings. You know, most kids are really fortunate. They grow up with great families, loving parents. Now, some other kids are not so lucky. Circumstances such as sexual abuse and drugs and alcohol, depression, even self-harm and eating disorders are just some of the issue that children are forced to face with at an early age. So this morning, we're looking at the Sister to Sister mentoring program designed to help young girls tackle life's challenges, helping them do that. The founder, Jessica Brown, joins us, along with a success story from the program, Kylie Humphries, along with big sister, Lisa Crotty, and her little sister, Yasmin Hudson. Girls, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good morning, Carrie.
Now, I've got to start with you, Jessica. You were a school teacher for many years and identified some tough problems that, you know, were at the heart of what some of the young girls were suffering at school. What were those problems to get you to start the Sister to Sister program?
Well, I think self-esteem was a big issue. I particularly had a passion for working with teenagers that had were troubled, so behavioural problems of the school, or ones that had social problems, ones seeing the school counsellor, ones that were truanting. And what I did is look beyond their behaviour to see, you know, what the problem was stemming from. And quite often it was, you know, a case of abuse or neglect, or they had been through some sort of trauma that was affecting their behaviour. And what I found was that, you know, just giving them a role model, helping them to overcome their obstacles and to set goals and have them achieve them, made their self-esteem just soar through the roof. And I thought, well, you know, if one person can make a difference in one school, I'd like to be able to, you know, work with teenagers on a much wider scope.
So how big is it now?
Oh, well, the program, we have 50 little sisters and 50 big sisters at the moment.
And enter Lisa, you're a big sister.
Yes.
Now, for instance, your little sister Yasmin, give me an example of what the week-to-week, month-to-month basis is.
Yeah, the program started off for Yasmin and I at a boot camp, a 4-day boot camp, which was held in Lane Cove, and that was fantastic. So we had the 50 little sisters and 50 big sisters all join together and meet for the first time during that time, and it was a great 4 days. Since then, we've get together once a month as a group again, and then also I speak to Yasmin every Monday on the phone, which is just wonderful. Can't wait for our talks. And as a group, as a support for the big sisters, we get together prior to our monthly meetings.
So this is a 12-month program of mentoring where everybody sort of meets up and everybody sees who, you know, has got something in common and everybody links up. Now, Yasmin, in terms of your involvement, what made you seek some outside help apart from your family?
Well, the reason why I wanted to get some help is because in year 7, 8 and 9, I wasn't really all there. Like, I just didn't really care about school. I just, you know, didn't focus. My behaviour was really bad.
Why was that?
Well, I lost my dad when I was about 10 years old and I didn't really deal with it. I just kind of shut it off, and then problems arise as I got older. And so, like, I was diagnosed with clinical depression and I was put on antidepressants, and after a while I was just like, this isn't working for me. And then my little brother came to live with me and I kind of, like, it was just a big shock, and then I said, nah, I've got to be a role model and I've got to get myself up. So I went to the school counsellor and I said, look, I need help and I'd like someone to be there with me. And then she just suggested this. And
what other family support did you have, if any?
My grandma definitely. I don't live with my parents. I don't really talk to my mum, but I do talk to her. But mostly my grandma. My grandparents definitely.
How do you try and fill that role in that week-to-week contact?
During the week-to-week contact. It's great, but Yasmin's very forthcoming with emotions and so forth, so we seem to cover quite a lot during the time we talk. Mostly we're on the phone.
What do you need, Yasmin, when you chat to Lisa? What is it that the guidance that you need?
Well, inspiration mostly, and just having Lisa there, just knowing that she's there whenever I need her, that just inspires me, and to know that she's there for me, and just knowing that I have that support makes me feel like someone believes in me and I can do, like, it's like how people say you only need one person to believe in you, and I believe that so much now because it's so real.
We're very close in such a short amount of time. It's wonderful, yeah.
That must mean a lot.
It does mean a lot. Giving back, making a change.
Now, if I could ask you, Carly, you're one of the success stories now. You're about to enter university. Is that right?
Oh, I'm actually at university.
You're at uni now.
For 4 weeks now.
And how long were you in the mentoring program?
For 12 months.
Wow. Tell me about it. What did you gain from it?
I gained like a lot of confidence and being able to speak to people about my problems, being open about it. Knowing that there's someone there to help and to guide me through life has been a great thing.
And what was it in terms of home that was not? What was your home life like to have you seek outside help?
At home, there was a lot of domestic violence between my parents, and at times I felt personally violated from my parents, and I felt like I had to be like a mother towards my siblings, to cook dinner and clean and be a role model towards them. So I felt like I needed someone to be a role model to me, someone I could look up to and want to be like.
Was there one particular time in that 12-month period in the Sister to Sister program that was more important than any other moment?
I think boot camp was a great moment, being able to like just walk into a room full of strangers and not know anyone, and being able to just bond with everyone. I felt like we were helping each other, not just the big sisters helping the little sisters, but also little sisters helping other little sisters. It was a massive support system.
It sounds just such a fabulous program. As you said, you know, you've got 50 and 50, so what are you looking for? And I know we've got a website for information if people want to get involved. What do you need to help more kids in this area?
Okay. Well, we've got 3 ways you can help. Obviously, being a big sister is one way. We have a life-changing ball coming up. We have an annual ball every year, which is a great fundraiser.
But if somebody wants to become a big sister, they can get in touch with you. We've got those website details there.
Absolutely.
And I guess it's a fairly stringent exercise, vetting people to participate in this. So what do you look for in a person?
In a big sister, someone who's going to be consistent and reliable. I think that's what a lot of the girls in the program are actually lacking, is someone who is there constantly, and that's one of the things that I guess both of the girls have just voiced, the fact that they know that there is somebody there that they can turn to when they're in need.
And with Jamie is joining us now, because Yasmin, we've got something for you.
You get a year subscription to Dolly magazine, so you can learn how to dump your boyfriend conveniently. And you also get this from Catwalk Cosmetics. You might want to pop it in the middle, it's massive. So you look even more gorgeous. So well done.
Thank you so much.
How old are you, Yasmin?
I'm 15.
Wow. This is cool, isn't it?
Very funky. It's going to last me a while.
Listen, congratulations, Jessica, on setting up which is clearly just the evidence on these 2 examples, such an important program. And congratulations on being so involved. And yes, giving back to the community is very, very important. But, you know, the looks on these girls' faces and the fulfilment, it's terrific. And thank you, Carly, Lisa, Jessica and Yasmin. Appreciate your time.
Thank you.